Well, hello again, and welcome back to the Broken Doll. And who do we have here? Isn't this, didn't I just not do a doll of a baby deer? I did, and I dressed her. But this is another one, and I'm going to tell you about why she's a little different. Let's take a look at her. Welcome back, everybody, to my videos here. Okay. Now, she is a baby deer just as well, but she's a different baby deer. Let's take a look at her head. There were two baby deers that were brought out. I think this was the first one. She was run only for a year, and she's called the top knot hairstyle. She has this little tuft of hair, if done, like I've had it spread out the way it should be and trained it, but in the bonnet it kind of gets like you call bedhead. But anyways, this is her little tuft of hair that comes out the top of her head. Just like babies have that little bit right in the center and kind of sprawls out, you know, with spider webs across. Well, she's also a 1960. They ran her only for about a year, and then they came out with the other baby deer with all the hair. So she didn't run as long. So if you can get your hands on a top knot doll, great. You know, they're pricey. You know, I happen again to find one at a price I could afford. If it's in the 100, 125, 150 zone, I can squeak that out from time to time. I can save that up pretty easily. $500, I can save that, but it's just a lot of money. And again, you got to remember, I'm in Canada, so if I'm going to buy one of these dolls, again, I got to put it into the U.S. exchange. Then I got to put it duty on it. Then I have to pay duty on I think like anything over $25. So I'm going to be smacked with duty on her. So my cost, let's say I pay $150 for her, automatically this is going to be about $225 to bring her in. It brings up to $225. Then exchange on that would bring her up to close to $300. So you see what would be if I bought her at $500. Oh, and there's postage on top of that. So this doll, this $150 doll becomes almost double or a little bit more in price by the time I'm done. Around $300 can double in price. So I got to be very picky, watch how I bring them in. You know, and if I can get them on my side of the border, I do it. I do it. I have bought from many of my provinces across, from British Columbia right out to the East Coast. I have bought dolls all the way across Canada if I can. Even though they do put them in the American dollar, I don't have to pay the duty on it. And the duty is everything to me. So if I pay $150, there's no duty on it, just the postage. And I'm happy with that. So, but I think she was, no, this one was Canadian. That one was American, this one was Canadian. She came from British Columbia. So it was great to get her in and to enjoy her. So it was a rare find for me to get her at the price that I like. I don't think I spent $150. It was actually in that $100, like around $100, between $100 and $150 I paid for her. But her value is so much more. So it was a doll collection that somebody had that was weaning it out, like they were thinning their collection out, which that just breaks my heart. Anyways, sometimes we have to do it though. All right, let's get her changed into her little outfit. Now she's going to go into a little gingham outfit, just like the other little girl just went into, the other baby deer went into. And this is another one made by that lady just as well, and has a little bit of gingham going around the collar and across the chest. Okay, the bodice there. So anyways, let's get her changed. And she also wears one of these little outfits that I got from Shop Goodwill. It's surprising what you can get off of there, and so cheap. Now you guys have Micarta or whatever it's called there. I can use it if I get somebody in the States to send it to, and then they send it to me. But I do quite well. I'm okay. I'm not into buying dolls at this time. Sometimes I do the odd one here and there, but I'm not buying too many dolls at this time. Let's just put it that way to you. I'm very, I got quite a bit here. And I am, you know, finding contentment is the number one thing, you know, you just to find contentment. So, and I'm content right now. Also, a lack of room does it to you too. You find contentment pretty fast. But anyways, yeah, so anyways, let's get this little girl looked after here. Now, none of them came in their original clothes. Those were long gone. But you know what? We can always find stuff for them. And you know, half the fun is dressing them. That's the big part about all this. Is finding, is just dressing them and having fun with them, you know, and making them look different. So anyways, this is a little shorty outfit here with a diaper cover, and there we go. Yeah, that looks so nice. Oh, that looks so cute on her. Let me just pull it down over those little cloth legs. There we go. We don't have to show those. And then we put these arms in their holes, and oh my goodness, she's cute. Oh. Now, if you ask me what my preference of between the two would be, the first one, the baby deer with all the hair, but I still like her. I still adore her, you know, because she's part of the history of the Eloise Wilkins dolls, made by the Vogue doll company, early 1960s. These came out, and were still being made throughout the 60s. Like dolls such as these. A lot of people copied the flop doll. And I'm going to show you my flop dolls and just why they took off so much in the 1960s. Of all times they came out, 1960s was a real opening for the flop doll to come out, and how it branched from there into, you know, decades later. But oh, there she is. Now let's put her hat on her. And I found her a nice little bonnet here with a little flower on the top. Oh my goodness, that shows off that little face. So cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, mwah. She sends kisses and hugs. Baby deer does. Okay, everybody, I hope you like what you see here. Very beautiful doll. Yes, and with her books in the back, tells about her history and where she came from and everything. But anyways, a very well sought after doll. Again, she's a little bit more pricier. You'll find her pricier than sometimes the baby deer. But anyways, a wonderful doll all the same to put into your collection to enhance it. If you can find one at a cheap price, go for it, I say. All right, thank you for joining me. And oh, I just love them. I hate putting them in their buggy. Sometimes I just sit and I just want to hold one. Just get that touch of a baby, and then that's enough for me. Okay, off we go. Put her in the carriage. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you just saw. Bye-bye.